it's Angel Vane, and this is episode 19 of my author's diary, NaNoWriMo edition. Today, I went out to NaNoWriMo.org and actually officially signed up and publicly declared that I would be doing NaNoWriMo. And I guess I publicly declared it last week to you guys when I told you that I was going to do it. And you know what they say, if you want to have accountability for completing a goal, tell the world that you're gonna do it. It really makes things a lot more serious. And it does, it's really helping me to be a lot more focused around my efforts to put myself in the best position to accomplish this goal. Because the last thing that I want to do is get to November 30th and tell y'all, I wrote 0 words, which is not gonna happen. But with doing a public declaration like that, it does add a little bit more pressure and a little bit more stress. And knowing that all of you out there know that I'm doing NaNoWriMo and I'm committing to not only doing the 50,000 words in a month, in the month of November, I'm also committing to sharing with you guys the scenes as I write on a weekly basis. You will get a chance to read my messy first draft of the story that I'm constructing while I do NaNoWriMo. And it was really interesting because this past week I was listening to one of the podcasts and they had the executive director of NaNoWriMo on the show. And he talked about treating what you do in the month of November as a rough first draft. It is not going to be an edited, perfectly pristine book that you can just hand over and put on Amazon and put it for sale. It's going to need revision. It's going to need editing. It is basically the rough draft of the story. And then the next phases that you go through after the month of November is over is polishing up that manuscript so that it can be in a state where it is ready to be published. Hearing him say that, because I don't know, in the back of my mind, I probably was thinking, I'm gonna put the work out there. It has to be as close to edited as possible because I'm letting people read it. And when I get to November 30th, I might be able to publish it in time for the December holiday season. And he gave me a wake-up call. I'm glad he did. So even though I will be sharing my work with you guys, you have to keep in mind that it is the first draft. There's gonna be brackets and holes and different things that I still need to go back and research. And the writing isn't gonna be my typical polished, pristine type of writing. Oh, like I write polished and pristine. What? I say that like I'm James Patterson or Nora Roberts or somebody like that. But again, it's not going to be what I would consider something that's ready to be published for sale to readers. So you have to read it with that in the back of your mind, knowing that it is a very rough draft. You're reading the first iteration of the story and that the story will go through some more iterations before I'm ready to publish it. Now, the main thing that I did last week was settled on whether I was going to try to write every single day of November. And most people who take on this challenge, they write every single day. But I know for me, that's just not realistic. I'm not gonna be able to write every single day. And I also don't want to jolt myself out of my normal writing pattern and schedule that I've been doing so consistently, that's been so effective for me. I don't wanna jolt myself out of that because I'm doing NaNoWriMo. So what I'm gonna do is still stick to my 4 days a week writing schedule. So roughly 4 weeks in November, 4 days of writing, that's 16 days. That's 3,125 words per day that I am writing. That's a lot of words. What I'll do is I'll treat Saturday like a makeup day and try to catch up if I do fall behind during the week. This week, I'm going to focus on trying to hammer out what is the story going to be. Because I don't know what else the story's going to have in it. I don't know who the characters are yet. I don't know what they're going to be going through. In my mind, I envision the story really coming where there's some type of conflict right before Christmas, and then the conflict gets resolved as a Christmas miracle. So when I do my video next week, I will be sharing with you more details around exactly what the story is going to be about. I should have a loose outline ready for each of the scenes that I'll be writing starting November 1st. So I'm excited, and I hope you're excited too. If you want to keep up with my progress on NaNoWriMo. I will be posting the scenes to my website, doing a little bit more blog posts around what I'm doing also on my website. I will put a link down in the description where you can actually sign up to get updates on my progress in writing my holiday themed sweet clean romance set in Old Town Tomball. Now, if you want to keep up with me and all the ups and downs that I go through as I try to write and publish new books, click the subscribe button so you won't miss when I'm doing a video, and I will see you next time.